Alright, sorry for the delay. I had to get home from work and it's super hot out and I'm just dying of heat, so had to cool down and get everything set up. But we're here with the Banjo race. So we got Oxylen versus Tiptup today in the first race of our double header. How you guys doing today?
Hey, doing awesome.
I'm doing good.
Good is good. Perfect.
Yeah,
Alright, without further ado, are we ready to start the race?
I am ready.
Yep, I'm ready to.
Alright, sick. I'll count you down and then we'll get her started. So 3, 2, 1, go. And good
Good
luck.
luck.
Good luck.
Alright, off they go in a sec. Hey there, Pastel. There we go. Let's get them all synced up. Perfect. We'll turn off my music. We'll get on Oxylen's music. And off they go. So yeah, like I said, it's a scorcher out there today. I know some people will laugh at me, but it's probably got to be like 27. I have to start it at 0, unless I remember to reset it every time, which I don't. Sorry, let me turn this down. This is probably really loud. Okay, there we go. Hopefully the game audio is a little better. Yeah, it doesn't feel as hot as 30 outside, but it's pretty ridiculous. This is definitely the me starts complaining weather, for sure. People at my work know that. Double blue potion to start, pretty bad luck. Anything above 20 is too hot. Well said. Very, very well said. Oh! Tiptup hit a wrong clone. So you always gotta hit Klungo from the left when he splits up, because if you hit straight on, you kinda risk hitting the clone. Alright, so not a great start for Tiptup. And he's got quite a hill to climb anyway, having a 47, what is it? 47.26. PB. Oh, hits another wrong clone. Tiptup still isn't super knowledgeable on how to tell the difference between the clones and the real Klungo. Alright, there we go. So 2 wrong clones, definitely not the way you want to start. But we still got a long way to go, so... It's very possible anyone could do anything up to dying to Hag 1. But we haven't seen that yet in the tournament from anyone who was ahead and lost because they died to Hag 1. It's always been people losing to Hag 1 after, you know, the other person's already finished. And hopefully we won't see any tragic losses like that going forward. Because, I mean, I know, yeah, it's not over till it's over, but if you die to Hag 1, it's really hard to just, you know, do it again. If both of them die to Hag 1, they have a choice to make. Either they keep going, because the race hasn't finished yet, or I've thought of it, and I can ask them if they would want to take the tie. Because I'm sure if both runners are like, we don't want to, you know, we don't want to do another full run, then I think it's reasonable to give it a tie. Which I think a tie gives both players a loss. So, ooh, Oxylen dropping frames on me here. Commentator's curse? I really hope not. I mean, you never know. But chances are anyone who has under a 45 probably isn't gonna die to Hag 1. But I mean, we saw some pretty close ones. I had a really close Hag 1 in my last race, I think. Asmi had a really close Hag 1 in his last race. He finished the fight with only 1 health left. Come on, Oxylen. Let's go ahead and pause the stream for a second. We'll let him catch up here. Hopefully that'll stop the buffers. Alright, didn't move quite far enough. That one, I don't think backflipped high enough. Or jumped high enough. Yeah, I know. And I'm sure they'll go by pretty quick. Most of the go-getters, you know, the people who have been really excited about scheduling their races are already done. But we still got a lot of people who have like 2 races left. Dingo's got to schedule his last race. Dingpot's got to schedule a bunch. Fluffy's got to do a bunch. Well, 2, I think. There's been a couple other people who have died to Hag 1. But they didn't die to Hag 1 and lose. They had already, like, lost. And then just happened to die to Hag 1 before they could finish. I don't know how many it's been. 2 or 3, maybe? Which isn't a lot. But nowadays, people, if they're not having, they don't have fast Hag 1 fights, they aim with the reticle. Whereas that wasn't really even a thing back in the day. I'm pretty sure during the first tournament, people didn't do that because, like, nobody knew that you could even do that. I remember when people started doing it, it was actually, like, a big revelation. But of course, a long time ago, it was, like, the grenade strat wasn't even a thing. Or maybe it was, and... No, I think it was. But, I'm thinking of the strat where people got up on the drill during the mortar phases and shot her point blank. But then it was found out that just shooting her with grenades was faster. I don't have a good memory for those kind of things. And yeah, it's what Falcon said. You can aim left and right with the stick, but if you move forward or backwards with the stick, you reset to neutral. Yes, you have to strafe. Otherwise you get hit. When people do the fight, you'll see them move like side to side instead of like turning. Ooh, Tiptup pressing B a little too early in the water. It looked like he didn't even press A there. Alright, quite a few really fast inputs, but made it up. Very nice. The only time you wouldn't strafe is if you do use the reticle aiming. Then you would get into, like you would kind of aim up while holding R and then just kind of lean to the side. I mean, it's still the same kind of inputs, you're just holding R instead of pressing R to change your eggs. But doing the fight without strafing is very difficult. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh no, Tooie fell all the way down. That was a long way to fall too. Just because the The stick was probably held just ever so slightly in the wrong direction. Alright, Oxylen setting up the ladder jump. Nice, easy setup. Works every time. Tiptup not grabbing the warp, which we've seen from some people, is catastrophic. So hopefully he doesn't fall down in Power Hut basement. Hey there, one cat. Thanks for the raid, Speed Simpsons. Is that like Simpsons hit and run, or? Great game, by the way. Yes, hit and run. I remember when I was in high school, when Simpsons Hit and Run came out, I went to Electronic Boutique, it was called at the time, and which is now EB Games, which is now GameStop. Tournament semifinals? Okay. I'll have to follow that account because I really enjoy that game. I wanted to buy Simpsons Road Rage, but they didn't have it at the store, and I was like, whatever, I'll buy Simpsons Hit and Run anyway. And turns out the two are very different games. And then eventually I did play Road Rage one day, and I was like, man, Hit and Run is way better. But then again, like GTA clones kind of thing, like, were always really fun to play. I had a lot of fun playing Jack 2 as well, when I eventually got around to playing that. Anyway, we're still in the group stage of this tournament, so we still got a long way to go. That was a nice, fast fire egg shot onto the fire egg switch from Tiptup. Yeah, going behind is a little bit out of the way. It's not a terrible time loss, but... How many runners joined the tournament? We have 21. 21 runners. Which is more action than Tooie's had, like, ever. Well, not ever, but for a long time. Ooh, nice bonk. Bart's Nightmare, homies. I never beat Bart's Nightmare. That game is hard, man. Like, because as a kid, when I used to rent that game from, like, you know, my local video rental stores, you know, at video games and corner stores and stuff. When I used to rent it, like, I couldn't figure out how to beat it. That game was way too hard. The problem with this category, Ama, is that it's kind of boring. Like, you can only kind of keep playing it for so long. The longer 2E categories are a lot more interesting, but they're a lot more interesting, but it's a lot harder to put the time aside to actually do runs. Because not only do you have to practice all the tricks in the runs, but then you have to, like, play the runs out. And if you're bad, you're going to be spending, like, you know, 3 hours minimum for, like, no DCW. And, like, 4:45 minimum, maybe, for 100%. If you kind of know what to do in each category. But yeah. All the little nuances of saving time really come into play when you, like, get down into the lower times. Like, right now I'm sitting at a 43:06. I know if I have a really good run with good luck, I could probably save 20 to 25 seconds. but I don't know where the rest of my time save is. So I gotta figure that out. A lot of it's probably just lag reduction and like YOLOing more stuff. But that's always been my issue, is figuring out how to shave those seconds off that other people can. I mean, this is a good approachable category. Like this is the most approachable category. It just doesn't do anything once you get Clockworks. I mean, obviously you have to master the fundamentals first, but I mean, your definition and my definition of YOLO is probably a little different. It showcases a good chunk of the game, but in my opinion, the thing that showcases this game more than anything is bingo. Like, if you go to yorbskip.com, Cole has built a really, really good bingo board with the help of the community. And I mean, it has been sick. But, you know, things happened. But bingo showcases the game real well because it just shows off the game's glitches, right? A lot of things that you would not necessarily need to do. Ooh, Oxylen missed the Jinjo. Lose a couple seconds there. Yeah. With bingo, you just have like a bunch of like arbitrary things to do, and then you just go do them and then you're done. Like, you don't need to beat the game. And it usually takes about an hour. Just under an hour. I don't know what the current bingo meta is like, but I think Thunderstorm and probably Dango have done bingos more recently than I have, so. I'm sure one day there could be another bingo tournament on the channel. Because, I mean, like I said, 2E bingo is a lot of fun. Ooh, that was really high from... Oh my god, Tiptup almost fell off. Oh no, Oxylen missed the note! Going back for that treble clef is really painful. I can't believe all 3 of those eggs missed that fly. I can believe all 3 of those eggs missed that fly. Yeah, I'd recommend trying out some like solo bingos if you want to try them out yourself. Or, you know, in the Banjo Discord, in the 2E channel, just say, hey, like, anyone want a bingo? You definitely need to know about the game first, though. If you've only been, like, introduced to this category, really, then, you're not gonna do so well. Tiptup with kind of a wonky beak bomb over to the flies, but... Are the flies directly over his head? Where did they go? Oh yeah, they were. There's one. Oh, there's the other one. It got in the way of his cursor. No DCW will teach you a lot about the game. Highly recommend. But what Falcon said, man, Tiptup keeps getting away with this. Like, I just don't even know what to say. Yeah, but is it more of a time loss than getting back into Talon Trot? Well, I guess you have to shoot the grenade anyway. Maybe in the old category when you used to shoot the wall with grenades right away. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how it worked. But just jumping from the bottom, the very bottom of the bridge wasn't good enough. I mean, when in doubt, Ama, you can just go on to my YouTube playlist of Tooie tricks and just start learning. Just go down the list and learn a bunch of stuff. That way nothing will catch you off guard. Almost everything on that playlist is used in either no DCW or 100%. Because I used to refuse to make tutorials for things that weren't done in major categories. A lot of the videos don't show optimal setups, but it'll teach a new runner how to do them. Yeah, what Falcon said. If you're in the Banjo Discord, go into the resources page, and, oh, that's really rough. Go into the resources page under Tooie, and my playlist will be linked there. It's garage door opener, except the O is a 0 in opener. And, it's not just me either. Falcon's contributed a bunch of tutorials to it as well. And so have other people. Which I'm thankful for. Backflip manip? What is he manipping, though, at this point? He's already done prison code. Maybe manipping, Klungo 2, clearly. Hey there, Snowfy. Yeah, 2 races back-to-back today. Time and space. He's manipping the amount of time that he loses on the split. Although, it was a gold split. Oh. I just read it as for real. And then I think of this. ZZ Reek. I also read it as France, because, you know, Olympics. But I haven't been watching a lot of the Olympics. I just kind of catch what's on TV at work. I got to see the Americans trash the German team in beach volleyball. I mean, I'd say trash, but it was kind of close, but it was 2-0. It's okay, you don't go watch the Olympics to watch Canada do well. You want to see the crazy, like, well, not only memes, but also, like, the good countries performing. This is your first time watching a Banjo-Tooie run? Well, there's lots of Banjo-Tooie runs happening all the time on Twitch, so would recommend. I love watching Tooie. I mean, look at that guy from Turkey that got silver medal in shooting. That's something you don't want to miss because now it's a huge meme. Yeah. I haven't seen too much else. On day one, I saw some diving and some relay swimming, I think. But other than that, in beach volleyball, I haven't seen anything else. I usually like watching some of the track stuff, but I haven't seen any of that either. And the racket sports. Ooh! Man, Tiptup is just getting absolutely demolished by these fruities. Yeah, I've seen a lot of posts talk to him as free to play. So the Genshin Impact meme page that I follow was talking about that too. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, you just watch highlights. Right now, well, I was gonna say right now a lot of things are in group stage, but I mean, different sports happen every day, so. Alright, no memes up the side of the tent from Oxylen. That's very nice. Well, Oxylen had a really terrible MT. So, I mean, he's still behind by quite a bit. It's got to be like at least a minute. Which is considerable. Plus, you know, whatever memes happen in Witcher World. Come on, you gotta do it at the top of your jump. There you go. Peck any earlier and you're just pecking in the air. Oh, it missed the rope. Okay. Oh, I thought he was falling off right at the very top there. Alright, walking up the tent. I can agree with that. I'm sure Tiptup got some red feathers somewhere. Because that would have to be like at the forefront of your mind. Tiptup's run is on PB pace right now, though. Not by much, but it is on PB pace. That, I don't think is gonna work. I can't believe that worked. That looked way too far up and to the right. No, go up, Oxylen. No. Well, if you try all the pieces, you'll eventually find the one that fits in. At least the layout wasn't super terrible. Otherwise, that could have been a really, really terrible puzzle. Alright, so right now Tooie, or Tiptup is minus 4.1. So that's not bad. Oh, he warps on Warp to Wooded Hollow for some reason. So wait. Tiptup splits on the reset and then splits on Warp to Wooded Hollow. That's a 46-second split. And most of that time is just watching the intro cutscene and then entering your file. I'm not sure what that's about. We'll have to ask him after the race. Someone's got to remind me. No, down, down. Look where the light's shining. That one goes to the right. Perspective, people. Perspective. Alright. Both JRL puzzles not super great. The other puzzles, not terrible. Not bad. Not bad at all. But JRL seems to have a curse on it. Maybe the runners in the next race over will break the curse. Set them free. And Tiptup resets on... He splits on resetting the console. That's gotta be really hard to do it at the exact same time. Will they catch the Hag 1 curse? They better not, after what we talked about earlier. I mean, we're still not out of the realm of possibility. Or it's still not out of the realm of possibility. But I just don't want to see it happen, you know? Alright. Sounds like good fast swimming from Oxylen. Man, I wish I could fast swim well. Ooh, I've tried timing my B let goes. Like, it's automatic to do it as the flap is happening. Like, I do it at the same time as I hear the sound. It's just the rhythm. The rhythm makes me do it. I'm a slave to the rhythm. I don't know, it looked good to me, but maybe Tiptup missed the switch for a sec. It's supposed to be slightly after. Like, people react to the sound, but I feel like that's too late. I don't know. Don't listen to the guy who doesn't know how to do it properly. And everyone hugs that left wall so hard when they do the octopus. It always catches me off guard because I think they're gonna get hit by the tentacle. Alright, Tiptup should live. His air bubble is dangerously low. Made it up though. The eel. If he would have got tagged by the eel, I think he was 100% dead. It looked like he lost. Oh yeah, he got hit by the Grunny Dactyl in in cliff top. That's always really rough too. Another note just for people in chat, I see a lot of people jumping onto the flame in Talon Trot. It's good to peck onto the flame instead, because your hitbox is different when you're in Talon Trot, and you can't always get hit by the flame right away. So always make sure to kind of peck out of Talon Trot when you're jumping into the flame. There and in MT. Yeah. I mean, those are the only two cases that really come up a lot in this game. I guess there is also, when you steal the Golden Goliath relic. When you steal the priceless relic thingy. Although I guess you're not really in Talon Trot on the torch, but you do get into Talon Trot and you kind of jump through the flame on your way out, so... Ooh, that's bad for Tiptup. Tiptup, get into C-Up. There you go, shoot. Just shoot. This might not go well. Oh, well, I guess he could have got into C-Up from further away. It's just hard when Klungo's so far away, right? But I guess you can also, like, spray your eggs, like, a little bit further out. Okay. Hag one time. We're down to it. After that Monka Klungo, Tiptup is still on PB pace by 14 seconds. So, if Tiptup has a good Hag 1, or a decent Hag 1, he can still PB, so... Another tournament PB would be really spicy. And, sorry, I was typing something. Hopefully, the, fortune that we have, man, I'm just so brain dead today. It's just so hot out. Just makes me not think. Hopefully the fortune that or misfortune that we talked about earlier doesn't come to pass. I'm sure even if their healths do start to drop, below like a safe level, I'm sure maybe some safety strats will start coming into play. Obviously, I think Tiptup's probably a little bit closer to dying than Oxylen is, just from like time playing the game, or PB. But like we saw, anyone can die to Hag 1, so all it takes is, oops, I accidentally got hit. Oh no, the Ugger was a pain. Oh no, I messed up this clockwork shot. I think the chances of dying to Hag 1 dramatically increase when you start using grenade eggs. Yeah, the good old watching the race will answer your question. Yeah, because once you start doing the grenade strat, you start, you know, shooting clockworks at Hag 1. Or Oxylen could just start taking damage just because. I mean, me too, Rag. Not in 100% though, or no DCW. Well, in no DCW, sure I've died, but it's a lot harder to die to Hag 1 when you have ice eggs. Ice eggs make the fight like really, really free. Yeah, no DCW is the easiest Hag 1 for sure. 100% is kind of difficult because you really need to haul ass to collect eggs. Yes, Eric's. Grenade quick shots still deal damage faster than ice eggs do, but you get one cycle with ice eggs. And so it reaches a point where it's faster, but it doesn't matter because the rounds are cycle based. Oh my god, that was a really good grenade volley from Tiptup. Tiptup's been labbing this fight. With ice eggs, all you have to do is point and just shoot. You can shoot ice eggs as fast, well, faster than any other eggs, except for blue eggs. And they deal 2 damage each, so... Alright, Tiptup going for just the fire eggs. There, messed up the shot just a little bit, so just being safe. But yeah, that's the reason why ice eggs are OP. Yeah, the problem, Snowpea, with 100% is that you also need to collect a lot of grenade eggs. And ice eggs. Because you use a lot of ice eggs in the fight. No, no, you missed. You missed all your grenades, Tiptup. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Well, you need to get grenades and clockworks during the fight because you need grenades later in the run for patch and for other stuff. You use all your ice eggs during the fight, and you need them for tester shots, and so you need to get a few ice egg nests. But then you also need clockworks, because by that point in the run, you're pretty low on clockworks. Oxylen aiming up, then aiming down, then aiming up, then aiming down. That was a pretty good grenade volley from Tiptup too. He's getting a lot of 1 cycles with them, so... I mean, doing it is the first step to doing it well, so... He's getting there. Just needs to keep doing it. He also needs to get a little bit further away from Hag 1, just because that exhaust port, or exhaust vent, is really lagging the game. I think Tiptup could probably get a gold split here, despite what happened during the first mortar, or second mortar phase. No, first mortar phase. That was a little slow there. Oxylen coming up on time. The timers are about right. He's like 2 seconds ahead of my timer, so it's looking like a 40, 44, 46-ish, probably. Oh, gets hit. Oh, gets hit again. All right, 44, 47, GG's. Let's go ahead and pull him in. All right, GG's. Let's go ahead and switch to Tiptup's audio. Tiptup's just on the second battery phase, but he's on PB pace, so.
That's fine.
Sorry, are you able to speak into your microphone a little closer?
What's his best possible time?
47:05, which is like a... Ooh, that's way too high. Oh, there we go. 47:05, which will be like a 20-second PB, but I'm pretty sure he can gold split this Hag 1. Taking the long way over to the battery. And he did right battery first. Banned. Yeah, he's definitely sub 47 for sure. He just blew up the second battery with like 45:52 on the timer, so. Tiptup's been doing a lot. Ooh, that was good aiming. Unfortunately using blue eggs. I guess he didn't feel comfortable about doing grenade quick shots there. Alright, go get them, doofus. Well, actually don't. Ooh, that Ugger is really close to him. Just use blue eggs. You were on blue eggs. Oh, he's out of blue eggs! I don't know how. I don't know how you run out of blue eggs.
Did he waste 1 million on flies or something?
No, he had a good flies. I don't even know. Alright, just grenade, volley. This is gonna be a rough last shot to Hag 1. Yeah, you gotta get out of the way. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Don't die! No! Okay, finished. 47:05. Let's pull him in. Oh my god! We thought you were dying.
GG.
100%.
GG. I honestly thought I was gonna die as well.
Yeah. When you tanked those last couple hits to her red spell, I was like, it's gonna be a rough shot because you ran out of blue eggs. And then, but I didn't expect you to just stand there.
Yeah, I kind of panicked.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough.
But hey,
Yeah.
we did the grenade strat a little bit. I'm happy with it. First time.
Yeah, you did really well on it a couple times, and then a
Yeah.
couple times it was just the aim.
Scuff.
Aim was pretty
Yeah.
off. Yeah. But I was saying you did it well sometimes you didn't, but I mean doing it is the first step to doing it well, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, as long as you're getting the
pretty
hang
happy
of
with
it, looks good. Just as long as you don't do it too late to like make it not matter. That's all that matters. Either way, congrats on your PB.
Yeah, we finally PB'd again.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, if you didn't
Yeah.
run out of blue eggs, you probably would have got that 46.
Oh man.
There were a lot of things you could have done maybe to get that 46. That Klungo 2. That Klungo 2 was
The Klungo 1 was even worse.
yeah, both of them were pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you got blue potion Klungo 1. But yeah, Tiptup hit the wrong clone twice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was.
It's because I'm used to doing that, you know, that grenade, not the grenade strat, like the egg strat, where you just kind of get lucky with the shot, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really want to do that in a run, so I
Yeah.
kind of try to just.
The thing that would help for the last bit is when the last Klungo splits up. You don't want to peck them from the front. You want to peck them from the left side.
I noticed that too. I used to
Yeah, the
to
real
hit the wrong
Klungo,
one at
or
the beginning.
the fake Klungo usually breaks off to like his left, and so so when you're facing him, he's like running to the right, and so the real Klungo kind of pops out on the left for a second, and so that makes it
They
pretty
in
consistent
boxes
Okay,
there.
I get what
car.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I usually do with the second one, but yeah, I just missed that time. I don't know. The
Yeah.
nerves, bro.
Yeah, Oxylen MT was a little bit of a rough go for your
Yeah, I missed that treble clef somehow.
Yeah.
It was very close.
That
The flies were awful.
Yeah,
like
your
usual.
flies were really bad. But yeah, missing that treble clef always
and
sucks to happen. Me and my
the
last
track
race
code
too.
didn't help it a little bit.
Yeah, I actually didn't see what tri-codes. Tiptup, you got second tri-code, right?
No, first try actually.
Oh, you got first try? Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
notice that.
first try code.
Yeah. Thanks, Falcon. Yeah, and both of you had really like I don't want to say the worst JRL puzzles I've ever seen.
I did worse last time.
Yeah, but they were.
I got like 74 or something, man.
You got a 72, I think.
Oh my god.
72
and Oxylen got like a, I don't even remember, it was like a 75, something like that.
76, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. So
The
yeah,
middle piece I
something
put in the wrong spot every time.
we noticed earlier is your splits, Tiptup. So you split on the reset out of Witchy World, but then you also split on warping to Jiggy Wiggy.
Yeah.
Which is like the only thing in that split is like watching the opening cutscene.
Yeah, no, the only reason I have that split there is just to remind me where to warp, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you mean? Like where it says like warp to
Yeah.
to Pine Grove or warp to Wooded Hollow or whatever?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's literally just to remind me to warp there, that's all. Same with the obelisk
gotcha.
warp and stuff too, like that's just to remind me that I got an obelisk warp.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking as someone who used to do that kind of stuff, I would very, very much recommend switching to splitting on cutscene transitions instead of resets.
Oh yeah.
But I mean you can really do what you want, but it's just so hard to split and reset the console at the same time.
Yeah, I do sometimes have that issue, so I gotta put them in control and let me do it.
Yeah.
So. Good comments. I might do that.
Yeah. Other than that, good gold splits.
Yeah.
Definitely a good PB to run against. I'll make sure to update your time in my doc right now, just so I don't forget again, which I do for most people.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Every PB is a good PB.
Yeah.
And you definitely have some good stuff to run against in the early game for sure. I was trying to think of any good stuff from early on, but I think a lot of the rest was pretty standard. Good JSG earlies.
Yeah, I got it this time.
Yeah. Failing JSG early is like one of the worst feelings in the world. Like I just, you know, you're like,
I'm still not sure to fully understand it, but
yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, everything looks good, and then you bonk, and it's just, oh, I just want to die, kind of thing. So, yeah, good race.
Yep.
Hope everyone
Thank
wants
you.
to watch another race, because we have another one coming up right now. So, I don't see those guys in the race channel yet, so I should probably at them. But Amma's been in chat, so I'll summon them to the field. Any last words? This was both of your last races, right?
You still need to
I'll
do
have
the
another
one.
one with Sunder.
Oh, yeah,
and
that-
Swim, I
you,
think.
Yeah, that's right. You're racing Sunder, and then I'm racing you. Duh.
Yeah.
Flameforge finally put on the schedule, and he wrote Leaf versus Baguette.
Nice.
That's funny.
One thing I was gonna say was when I got hit in Clifftop, I was shaking in Atlantis.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't do the fast swim yet. So,
Yeah.
I was scared. There.
I did mention that because I forgot that you got hit until you started taking damage, and I thought, once you make it past the octopus, you're fine. As long as the eels don't hit you, which you were very desperate to get to the surface.
Yeah, I was scared, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
Yeah,
like, I can't lose this 46. I was chasing it, man.
Taking 1 damage isn't so bad, but yeah, taking 2 damage is where the eels start getting really scary. So I think you might have made it, but it would have been pretty close.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, good race.
Alright, guys, GG's.
Yep, stay tuned for the next one.
Jeez.
And, yeah, we'll be back soon.
Have a good one.